Ready? There we go. Woohoo! Welcome everybody from YouTube. Took a little bit to get it started this morning, but now it's working. Okay, so welcome everybody. And we're headed out today on the Amarr Epic Arc. And this is something I have not done before. I am told that I should be able to get my standings on each faction higher if I do all four of these without causing them to go lower. Because you know when you take bad actions against a faction, you lose a lot more than what you could possibly gain. And so we're going to see how well that works. And we're going to document some of this stuff as well. So, first though, I do not have negotiation. I don't have that that skill yet, and so I'm going to put some negotiation into my training here, and so it'll pay off, I guess. And so, and then 9 days. Yeah, so I think I'll put it right there. Anyway, I didn't have negotiation. I have everything else that I need for this stuff, for running missions. This is my best character for this, and his standings with everybody is pretty good for someone who's going to run mission for the Empire factions. So that is one thing I'm going to try here, and we'll see what happens. So right now, these are my faction standings, and so I'm going to document these. I'm gonna take a screenshot here of these standings right here, and that way I can reference this and see whether or not it's true that I'll be able to bring all four of these up by going through this. So I did look this up on Eve Survival. I won't be showing you the webpage for that because the damn thing shows my IP. I wish it didn't, but it does. And Tarn, welcome. So it shows my IP, and I really wish it didn't, but it does. And there's nothing I can do about it. So, hello, Eric. Okay, so I've got these, which really, I'm going to document something else here. I'm going to document my standings. For each one of these, I'm going to put it in text here too with these, because I don't know if I believe this to be true, that I'm not going to harm my standings. So let's see. Caldari, I'm 6.61. And Amarr, I'm 6.58. Gallente, I'm going to have to work on it. Yeah, you can see here that I do not have Gallente. In fact, I am negative 2.52. We're going to end up having to do some faction standings fix. You can get these fired off, I read, if you have -2 or higher, if you have standings good enough with the Corp. So, and then Minmatar, -4.07. These are going to be, you know, those will be interesting, but that's what it'll be. Now this is Amarr Epic Arc. And so, which, by the way, is level 4s all the way. And I understand I need hacking 3 for one of the missions in here, so I put in hacking, and then I didn't have negotiation. Negotiation gives you 5% additional payout per skill level on the agent missions. So, it's also another note. There's 2 veins in this here. Let me post a link here to you in Twitch chat and in YouTube. And this this link is to Eve Survival, to where I am pulling some of my information from. And so it says I need a data analyzer and hacking. I haven't got the data analyzer, but I'll pick one up, I'm sure. And then it also it basically indicates that all of these are level 4 missions through the whole arc. So unlike Sisters of Eve, which you can start that one and do that, the Sisters of Eve one you can do in a frigate most of the way, and that's what I ended up doing. And I may end up doing some Sisters of Eve, the epic arc, with this character, just because I'm going to need to. This song is annoying. I'm going to need to bring up some stuff. Do the low sec ending. In this ship? No. Probably not. Is there a low sec ending? I haven't read all the way through the ending. I just kind of read the first few things, headed out here, and so I have just one more jump to do. And so, for Sasha Reputation, oh, there says that there's, okay, and that one's in low sec, huh? Because there is, there's information I'm seeing that the other mission does not pay out the faction standing correctly. The other arc, the other vein, which is sad because, you know, that's of course part of why you do this. But maybe that's changed, you know? So, we'll see. Hello, Bunty. Okay, so this will be interesting. The only arc I've ever done is the Sisters of Eve epic arc. And that one really was a cakewalk. I came in with too big of a ship at the beginning. And you only need a big ship really at the end of it. So. This ship should be able to do everything. If not, I have some other ships that I can fly if necessary. Okay. So here we are. I guess we're going to accept remotely. And I'm going to start reporting all over the place. I have good enough standings that I won't be shot whenever I enter Minmatar space. Which is good. My, let's see here. Alright, so now we gotta go a few jumps. Alright, that's fine.
Warp drive active.
My standings with Minmatar are pretty bad, so I'm gonna have to Gonna have to work on that. The Pirate Epic arcs, those ones are done in null. And yeah, that'd be fun to do sometime, but it's a whole different way of thinking, a whole different setup. So... Surf Pub, standings also matter for commerce and manufacturing. So this guy doesn't do any commerce or manufacturing though, but my one commerce guy has worked quite a bit on standings. Hello, the Wraith. Good morning. Us Dog. Good morning.
Warp drive active.
Barely any ISK that I'm saving? Not true. I mean, seriously, you can now save up to 3% in the marketplace, I believe it is, by having, the maximum standings in, say, JITA, the Caldari Navy. And when you are doing billions a day, 3% is huge. I think, let's see, 3% of a billion is 30 million. So just think about it. That's nothing to sneeze at. And I do at least 2 billion in transactions daily on average. Yeah, I'm going to be reporting to this guy. I need to see opportunities here. I don't. Let's see. How do I turn that off? I don't remember how to edit all of that. Hello, Ice Ferret. Okay. So let's see what I've got. Just one more jump here. It's kind of a slow ship, but it's tanky, which is something that's needed.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is a Dominix. This is a plain Dominix. It's not a Navy issue. And so it's Tech 1. Good Icarus says, thanks, Marky Rock. Thank you for the purchase from the store. I appreciate it. Been played since release? 13 years ago? This is Dominic's. There are multiple versions of this ship. This is just a plain Dominic's.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad looking ship. Do I have, whoops, that's the wrong button. I wonder if I have any skins on this character for this. No, I don't. And I don't know that I have any Aurum. I know capital ship skins are on sale right now. I do have some Aurum. I have 1,700 Aurum. I wish this would show in the middle here. But it doesn't. I type in Dominic's and nothing happens. I do have a little bit of Aurum, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know how often I'll be flying this thing. Ooh, that sure is nice looking, though. I bet you that's really expensive. Not even for sale. And somebody is offering 20 billion. Yep, I'll say that's probably pretty expensive. Okay, so I am here with this guy. Let me talk to him. Okay, I have my first mission. It's against Sanchez Nation. So, oh yes, and EVE is free on Steam this weekend. In fact, I think did it start right now or does it start tomorrow? Anyway, it's free for a few days on Steam. Anybody's wanting to just give it a try for free. Although, you can get a 30-day trial from our store and you can try it for free too. For 30 days instead of just a weekend. But hey, you know. Let's see here. Late reports. Acquire these goods. Okay. We are going to accept. We're going to head out there. We won't be finishing this one. Well, we won't finish the Epic Arc today on the show. We'll get a few things done, though.
Warp drive active.
This ship is pretty big. It is a battleship. Certainly not the biggest. I have some ships that are much bigger. But, how do you find where to start the Epic Arcs? Well, I had to do some Google searching. And basically there's one for each faction. They're all each in different locations. This one starts in Kor Azar. Yeah, Dominic's is a really great tanky ship. Hey, let me read what this says on the first one here. Well, now this is interesting. Oh, I already did mission 1. I didn't even realize I already finished one. Okay. So, late reports. Single pocket. Okay. Single pocket tells me hey, I can't warp to it at range.
Warp drive active.
Eliminate the Sancha ships. Okay, here we go. So, what we're going to do is going to drop in there. We're going to drop off this pack rat here. We're going to drop him down first thing. And then going to use our micro jump, pop 100k out, and then we're going to place sentry drones. I'm going to orbit those sentry drones. Oh, I'm sorry I got you into World of Tanks. Dude, I was thinking about playing some World of Tanks tomorrow maybe. I love World of Tanks. I can't help it. It's single pocket, but there's multiple waves. So... Okay, we're going to do this jump now. And throw out these guards. Gonna orbit them real closely. We're still targeting up. Go. I believe I have optimal range script on. Yeah, they're just a little bit far out. Here, let me shoot this one that's a little bit closer. These guys, here's my drones here. I'm just orbiting them. Sentry drones don't move, for those of you that never used sentry drones before. I mean, they do technically move, but it is very, very slow. These ones are medium range, but I'm using range extension scripts. Oh, you've been playing Reign of Kings again? Huh. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Jay-Z, I liked the game. I just didn't like some of the stuff that happened with it, you know? Okay, now we're on to the battleships. This actually should be pretty easy to sit out here and just keep picking them off. We'll see what happens, though. I think, yeah, I have one ogre that I need to repair. I gotta remember to do that before I have to pull it out and eat it. Hello, Jeff and Tanis. So one of the things I'll be doing here at some point too is I've got to I need to skill up on the other drones, other drone types and everything. These ones, you know, they're They're okay, but they're not right for all situations. It's like I'm fitting. It's like I'm, seeing the problem as a nail, and my only tool is a hammer with them. So I have to treat it kind of always the same way and make it work in different ways, but it's always the same tool. And in actuality, I should be using multiple different types of drones out here, and using drones really that are specifically, suited for being against these type of rats. So this is a bit of a sniper loadout. Although, see, I can change these scripts here to tracking from optimal range, and so then I send drones out, and they do a pretty good job of cleaning up. And so in fact, maybe I'll I don't know, if these guys get closer, what I'll do is I'll send out the ogres. If they get closer than about 40, okay. So right now they're still at 80 something. They're shooting at my drones, but they're not hitting them at all. And they're not hitting me at all either. I don't know what the loot on this is going to pay out like. I understand that salvage is really good now. That's right. Maybe I should I wonder if he has any salvaging drone skill. I bet he doesn't. No. These guys are chewing them up pretty good. These are these guards, as they're called. They're a medium range drone. I have no guns. Correct. I have no guns on this fit. And so what I do is I have range extensions, and then I have repair modules so that I can repair my drones. So I assume that I'm going to have another spawn as soon as this one's gone. It's the only one left on the field. You've had a ticket open for 2 weeks? Wow. It's kind of a long time. Typically they're a lot better than that. I can tell you that the Eve help queue, petition queue, has been a little bit longer these last few weeks, and that's really because for FanFest it's all hands on deck. Everybody in the company was focused on that for several weeks, setting everything up, and then all hands on deck, at the show, only the most critical tickets getting taken care of. And so I wouldn't doubt that they have a backlog. Typically, I've not had to wait more than a couple of days, but around FanFest it does extend out. I'm surprised to hear it's that long, but it does happen. So hey, I have multiple things here. They're already shooting at something. I'm targeting the smaller ships first. Ooh, those are way out there. Are they coming toward me? All of these are a ways out there. I guess they're shooting at him. 126k away, and my guards are hitting it. Not very effectively, but they are hitting it. Well, Eve doesn't require much data, although if you max out your connection, it will cause you some issues, some latency issues. Let's see here. They're disrupting my tracking. Well, these drones are stationary. They are peeling off my shields a little bit. It's okay though. I'm an armor-based ship, so it's it is okay. And I can rep my own armor. Listen, I can tell you that I have played World of Tanks and EVE at the same time. I have played them both at the same time on the same machine before. So a couple more hits and you're going to hear my shields alarm. Don't freak out. Just so you know, all of you guys who are AFK mining that are going to freak out when you hear it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
See, this is where I wish I had the long-range drones, and then, you know, whenever I get to a certain point, then I'd switch out to my mediums and then close. There's one. I want you guys on this guy. Heavy armor and artillery. Yeah. There's so many different ship types out there. You know, if you like drones, you go with Galante. If you like lasers, you go with Amar. If you like missiles, you go with Caldari. If you like bullets, you go with Minmatar. Although all of these have some sort of combinations of most everything. Okay, one more of these to take out, and then I'll take out the battleships. So far, this is pretty easy. Pretty soon you're going to hear my shields alarm. Don't freak out. And this is a Tech 1 battleship. Now I have it a bit pimped out, but it is Tech 1. So I think all of these could be done Tech 1 ships. Another favorite of mine, and that this character can do, is also missile-based Caldari. So, hey, we're gonna go for this one here. It's the closest one. I know I got a little bit of hits into that other one, but should put your shields alarm as your wake-up alarm. Holy shit, you might give yourself a heart attack getting up in the morning. Now the reason I keep orbiting is because if they're shooting at me with their lasers, they have a little bit of harder time hitting me with their tracking. Otherwise I would just stand still, but they would hit me more. And while their damage hasn't been real strong so far, you don't want to put yourself into a situation where you can get overwhelmed. You don't want to lose a ship. Ultra, doing great today. How about yourself? So the reps are for my drones, yes. They're specifically designed to take care of my drones. You're not restricted by this race you start with. Just start with whatever looks good to you, and you'll start with some initial ship and stuff that'll be of that race. But like this character right here, I think he's Galante. Yeah, he's Galante. I'm flying a Galante ship, but I also fly a lot of Caldari ships with him. So you can effectively go in the direction you want to, regardless of your race. Race is more of a cosmetic item. So for repairs of my drones, I have basically medium remote shield, medium remote armor, and medium remote hull. They're all just Tech 1 additions. I've never needed anything extravagant. I think my fit's a little bit tight, and so I didn't put anything more extravagant in there. This is a Dominix. This ship is a Dominix. Okay, here's the last one. I'm assuming that there's going to be more waves. We'll see. So they got me into armor a little bit, but it's not enough to fire off a rep yet. The only thing I don't like about drones is they don't shoot missiles. I want drones that shoot missiles. These ones shoot like projectiles, I believe. And you never have to, redo the ammo, which doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is. You can hear them, you can kind of barely see it going across the screen when they shoot. And I set my, okay, lots of frigates this time. Let's get them going on here. I want to get the frigates out first. I've got a pack rat out there. He's pulling stuff in, and he's good there. He got that one. So he's looting everything. I'm not salvaging though. This guy doesn't have any salvage. Maybe next time I'll bring a salvage person down here. Tech 2 is better than Faction. I do not have either. Whenever I did this loadout, I didn't have the ability to do Tech 2 yet, or I still don't. I don't remember. These have been sufficient though, and I'll reevaluate when I have to replace them. Yes, this is a Dominix. And I've chosen to not do like a whole bunch of skill injectors and stuff. I still am working toward, goals. So this character is a cross between Galante and Caldari, specializing in missiles and in drones. And so this is my pilot that flies the Barghest, which is like the giant pancake ship, and also can do a Rattlesnake, which is a good combination of both Caldari and Galante. So he's not very agile in his orbit. I've told him to orbit at 500 and he's at 800. I think it looks kind of dumb orbiting a drone, but just doing it because keeping on the move gets me hit less. Yeah, Favor, Plex got down to a low of about, I saw one, I think in Jita I saw it down as low as about 905 million the other day. It's gone back up again though. there weren't these little frigates coming out in some of these spawns, I'd just send out my ogres on all this, but those frigates would tear my ogres up. And the ogres, would, in this instance, would do more damage, but the time it'd take them to get out there and then back again, not worth it. You want to buy one what? You want to buy from someone for $8 on PayPal if anyone has to sell. What is it you're trying to buy? A Plex? It would be a violation of the terms of service. You have to buy it directly from CCP or from someone like us who is an authorized reseller. Plex, yeah. Yeah, you need to go through official channels. If you don't, you can get your account banned. So you won't find it for $8. I'm interested to see what kind of loot I'm going to get off of this. Hey, Sirion. How's it going? Oh, people do it all the time, though? Well, go for it, Surf Pub. I mean, if you want to put your account at risk, I mean, obviously that's your choice. You know, anything to save a buck. So in order to the legit way to buy Plex or to buy, you know, ISK in the game is to buy a Plex from someone like us or directly from CCP and then take it into the game and use it as a Plex or sell it and get the ISK. Last one. This might be the last wave. There won't be very many more waves here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is the last wave. You gonna join Faction Warfare? All right, Sirion. In Faction Warfare, Amar is currently the highest paying. On that side of the war, and Galante on the other side. Well, I'm gonna fire off one rep. They're not hurting me at all. May as well repair that armor. Okay. That is done. And cargo container spawned, which my MTU will pick up. Okay, let's pick up these drones. Okay. Now, stop my ship here for just a minute. I'm gonna repair this one guy. Needs a little loving on the armor. That's why I have the repair modules here. So I can repair my own drones. There we go. He should be feeling all warm and fuzzy inside now. Okay, so Faction Epic Arc, you need to have level 5. Need to have level 5 in either the corporation that offers this, which in this one, it's Ministry of Internal Order, or 5 or more with a MAR. So hey, we're jumping out to my mobile tractor unit here. Must have been a Boy Scout, always prepared. I didn't really do Boy Scouts. I did Cub Scouts as a kid. Yeah, standing of 5. Yeah, standing of 5. You got to be able to do level 4 missions, which is a standing of 5. All right, Golden Gear Gaming just got back into the game. Thanks, and thank you for the support. I appreciate the business. Okay, so always pick up your mobile tractor unit first. Because if you don't, you may not have room for it after you pick up the loot, which this loot's not too big. It's only 2.5 million. Bah humbug. Okay. Well, I got everything. There's some good salvage here, but, you know, won't be able to take advantage of it with this ship. Okay. So, should have my reports. I got to make sure I have those reports that they want. Let's make sure. There we go. Got the reports.
Warp drive active.
That one wasn't too hard, actually. So in an hour, we're going to do some Crowfall. We're going to do Siege Perilous. It's part of the play testing. And we're going to be using catapults and stuff and attacking or defending castles. And all of you be welcome to join me. So, going to be doing it weekly now. I'm really happy about that. As they build out the game. So
Warp drive active.
but I will accept the next mission. If we get to the top of the next hour and I haven't completed the mission, oh well, I will come back and complete it later. And offline or off the show or on the show, I don't know which, but we got a scheduled start time of an hour from now for Crowfall, so stick to that schedule pretty hard. Yes, I am not sponsored by Diet Dr. Pepper. Nor do I want to feel obligated to have to drink it on the show. My ship is dirty.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yes, I should be getting the scrap. I understand that there's a lot of scrap needed now for Citadel, so definitely. Okay, complete the mission. All right, let's take another mission and let's see, outclassed outpost. This one should be good. Okay. We'll accept that. We are going to drop off the extra stuff in here. Just leave them here, pick it up at another time. It's not worth very much, but what I do every once in a while, I have one character that whenever I go through and do a cleanup, and I'll have, you know, $1 billion worth of stuff just sitting all over the place, and I'll just kick contracts over to another character that is my trade character that travels all over the place, and then he just picks them up as whenever he's in the area. Okay, before we head out, I'm going to step away for just a moment, and then we will be we'll head out to the next one. So be right back. Okay. Let's go. Well, I should look at my standings here too. Like, I don't know, has my MR gone up any? No, in fact, it went down. Went down yesterday. Yeah, that's from Sisters of Eve. Ministry of Internal Order. So it's up to 2.74 already. Not bad. That's a pretty big kick right off the bat.
Warp
Here we
drive.
go. Let's see if I can get into warp without bumping into that post. Yeah, the cameras are having problems since last patch. Old cameras having problem. You lose your ship, you have to right click and look at your ship. Overwatch is an open beta. Yep. Overwatch just really isn't my type of game. I haven't really considered doing it for myself.
Warp drive active.
One more jump and I'll be there.
Warp drive active.
Hello, Tannis. So far, these haven't been too hard. This, you know, the Dominix might be one of the best missioning ships there are. For level 4 missions, it might be the most optimal ship to kind of go across the whole spectrum. So. Rago Drago, thank you for following, and the Diggler, thank you as well for following. Maybe the easiest, but not the best. Well, I'm just, thinking overall, all mission types level 4. Might be the most well-rounded.
Welcome to the Dragons.
But obviously there are, for each one of these, there are very optimal ships for them. No loyalty points given on this stuff. Okay. Well, here we go.
Warp drive active.
Turn on my buffs and everything. Yes, absolutely. The best mission boat is the one you enjoy flying the most. And this one I don't mind. I like missiles a little bit better, but I'm having fun exploring this. So, drones are my second most favorite, so. Oh. Okay, how far away from them am I? Perfect. 20k away. This information said that the spawns were like 60k away, but that's not true. What is that? Tracking disruption. Oh, they're all tracking disrupting me. How interesting. All right. Fire at will, guys. Woo! These guys are hitting me already. Got some missiles coming at me. Yeah, let's take care of this small stuff. That's the stuff I'm most worried about. It's these small ones. I don't like that I can't see the text here. Too bright. That's why I've got this fancy mouse cursor, is because I kept losing my mouse cursor. So this is an overlay mouse, which basically is an aftermarket software product to make my mouse look bigger, because I couldn't get it big enough, especially at 4K. I kept losing it, especially on screens like this. Yeah, Knight, I do not know the answer to that. Knight's asking about shift drag to add material requirements for blueprints. I don't know if they changed something with that. That's just my shields, don't worry. You're all okay. Another one that would be fun here is like Barghest or a Scorpion Navy issue. Maybe even Raven. I should disable that on a armor ship? Huh. Can I... It's client-based though, right? not ship-based, because I do not want to disable it and then be flying a different ship and miss that. These guys are armor repping. They're hitting me a little bit. It's not too bad though. Got a really good armor rep on this thing too, so. I'm keeping the aggro so that at least I'm not hurting my drones. Although I can repair them out here if needed. On the fly. Here, let's go for this other one. It's closer. Get just a little bit more DPS on it. I know it looks like they're beating me up really bad, but they're really not. Right now, with my armor the way it is, one revolution of my armor rep, and I'd have that 100% again. Yeah, my shields are gone, but this is an armor ship, so. Where's my Citadel? Well, you know what? Every Citadel that's going up right now is getting war decks. So I probably gonna be pretty quiet about putting mine up till after it's up, and things just need to calm down a little bit. I don't want to lose the money on it, so, and I can't do everything I want with it yet. So yes, I can reprocess, but I can't compress. Can I do manufacturing in them yet? Restaurants for reinforce. Yeah, right now, any Citadel gets put up is getting war decks. So, no, the Citadel and Perimeter is not blown up yet. We will have it live on the show here, though, Sunday night. And we will be broadcasting it on YouTube as well, so that we will be broadcasting it here as well on YouTube. Now these guys are quite a ways away. It's going to be hard to hit them. I want to get the frigates done up here first. They are still targeting. There we go. Always take out the frigates first. They're the fastest. They're the ones that are going to cause you the most trouble. And I'm shooting an incredible distance for these. These are Navy guards. They're medium range, and I'm shooting at 126 out, which is really an incredible distance for them. So don't try this at home, folks. It's just not good. Yeah, so Sunday evening, and so Sunday I will have a live show on Twitch that's going to start many hours before with a countdown, and the countdown then will when the attack starts, I'll be doing some live commentary. So, and just before the attack starts is when the YouTube portion will show up. Yeah, these sentries are not designed for this kind of range, I tell you folks. It's working though, but really I should have some long range ones and I'd be just chewing these guys up. So the war in there is they've been war decked by I think 5 different alliances. The Citadel right when it got put up. And the only reason they were war decked is because they had a Citadel and people wanted to blow it up. So it's in protection mode right now, or whatever it's called. I don't remember. But anyway, it releases from that Sunday evening, and we will have it live here on the show. So the rumor is that it's a Goon subcorp or something like that. I don't know if that's, you know, who really owns it or not, but that's just the rumor. Whatwid had a whole document on it that he built. It's an invulnerability, yeah.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Woo!
So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
All right, Sunday, 17 months in a row. That is 170 gold to everybody here in Sunday's honor. Everybody tell Sunday thank you. And I thank you for that extended support. That's really cool. Whose voice is that? That is Duke Nukem. The real Duke Nukem. Team. War Deck. WARDEC. And it's War Declaration. That's what that is. So someone declared war on them, and which made them vulnerable to attack even in high security space. And that's how they're attacking their Citadel. Wow. Sunday has 143,000 gold. Whew, shit. Having my build posted somewhere. I posted this one in live shows in game. I do not have any permanent place. I change them all the time. So, and this one is something that most people wouldn't run. So I like to fool around and try different things with my fits too, and do some things that are maybe odd. I enjoy doing that. Okay. Sunday is second place. TK for short. Okay. And then you retracted the message. Okay. Best ship for these is Rattlesnake. That might be. I'm trying this one today. I may build a Rattlesnake for this. I don't know. We'll see. I think Renster's getting free gold on the side. I think Renster... Didn't Renster do a huge dungeon raid? Putting in like 75,000 or something like that. We had a payout of 170,000 gold yesterday on the biggest dungeon raid we've ever done. Or the biggest loot haul ever done. We didn't get as deep. We've gotten deeper before in the dungeons, but the loot haul was the biggest I'd ever seen. Conceivably, if you had a good, an armor rep that you could do and be cap stable and just let your drones do the work. Could almost do these AFK. These guys are starting to get close. He's 61k away. If there was a dozen of these left, I'd be looking at possibly changing to ogres or something, but it's only a couple. I think I have another wave coming. Tearing them up pretty good. There's a bunch more. Ooh, and they are far away. Damn. They're really far away. I can't even target them yet. They're so far away. I think I can target out to about 150. Let's see here. 144. I can send my drones out to 130. These guys are 150 away. They are coming toward me though, so... World of Tanks question. In low tier matches, what are the fast little lights with machine guns? There's like an American T2. That one is one of the fastest in the games with a machine gun. It's tier 2. There's several of them. It's kind of funny, if you keep your newbie tank in World of Tanks and you train your crew up on that and add some modules to it and stuff, you just go through and decimate all the newbies in there. It's kind of funny. Okay, I can target these guys now. Uh-oh. There, my video. Fix that there. I've been having some troubles with XSplit in this capture card. Yeah, 144K is how far I
to the
can target.
dragons.
Well, I guess I can start shooting at him now, huh? Let's do that. Yeah, these are medium range.
Welcome to the dragons.
I'm firing at 127 out. Guster1 and Filio, thank you for following. Welcome.
Welcome to the dragons.
And Syrinx, thank you for following. Welcome.
Welcome to the dragons.
If they're closer, I'd one-shot these pretty easy, but they're so far out that my accuracy is not the best. You know, that's a really good question. Tracote's asking about find out away stats of your drones, how they're modified with all bonuses. And there's no way to see it in the game. Some people have said that you can see it with EFT, but there's no way to see it in the game. And that has been a question I've had as well. So I would love to be able to see it, but you just can't. So you just kind of have to go by feel. I can tell you that these medium range ones, though, their initial stats say that really about 70 is the furthest out they should be shooting. 60 or 70, something like that. I have them shooting out as far as 130. So, and I've done things like, they've got, you know, I've got triple omnidirectional trackings with script optimal range scripts to get them out that far. This is not in-game music, no. This is Monster Cat that I'm playing. So at the top of the hour, in a half hour, we're going to switch over to Crowfall. Crowfall is in early access. It's still being developed. They've had, what, about $6 million in funding now. And today we're going to be helping with some of the combat testing, doing siege testing, playing both defense and offense. And it's going to be good. I have no guns on this fit. No guns. So it's all about the drones. Everything is about the drones. So, triple range script with a guard 2 should have optimal at 43 and fall off at 57. Isn't that amazing? And I'm shooting out, like this battleship, I'm shooting them at 100. Those frigates, I started shooting them at 127. So when I get my drone skills up a little bit higher in certain drone types, I may change my fit a little bit. Does it gimp my DPS a bit? It doesn't gimp the DPS, it just makes me hit less. So in effect, it does, because I'm not as accurate shooting that far out. I don't hit every time. So in effect, my DPS is lower. But it doesn't do anything to specifically lower the DPS based upon this kind of setup. So, and we are going to do a drawing before we switch over to Crowfall. It'll be for a brand new account plus one of the content packs for
Welcome
Eve.
to the Dragons.
Now it's exclamation point ticket space 1 to get in on that, or higher if you have more gold. And so we'll be drawing for that in 15-20 minutes. And again, it's a brand new account for Eve plus one of the content packs, which will be Explorer, Skirmisher, Colonist, or Industrialist. And you don't have to be here to win, but if you want your choice of which content pack, you do have to be here. Otherwise, I will just send you one. Those are provided by our store. Our store is what supports the show. And exclamation point coupon in Twitch chat, or it's in the description in YouTube. You can get a coupon code, save you a few bucks on Plex or Aurum or new accounts, whatever you need. And buying from us and using the coupon says that to us that you're supporting the show. So anyway, if you're already buying that kind of stuff, and for those of you in Europe, you know, the exchange rate's pretty good and we don't charge VAT. Think about it, do the math. Let's see whether or not it's a good deal. If you win, you want the Explorer pack? Yeah, okay. If you win and I don't remember and you're not here, though, you'll have to forgive me for forgetting. These guys are getting closer. 70s, 80s. I don't like how bright the background is here. Is Crowfall any good? You see a lot of people hyped for it, you know. So Crowfall's still in development. You'll be able to see some of it today. And you'll be able to see like this much of it. So we're going to be, you know, testing some of the combat with Siege Warfare. And, you know, the Crowfall's really going to be a land-based Eve, you know, in a Game of Thrones type world. So, thank you, Angel of Death. Nobody freak out. That's my shields, not yours. You are not under attack. Come on, kill this guy. What's a rattlesnake bell worth? I don't know. What is the bell on a rattlesnake? Rattlesnake builds, good rattlesnake builds can be worth over $1 billion if the bell was actually like autocorrect for build. I don't have any fits for VNI. So this person says 550 DPS on this thing with this fit. Holy cow. That's quite the fit. Okay, so this might be the last one, or there might be another spawn, I'm not sure. Kind of hoping this is the last one. I don't want to go overtime, because at top of the hour I have to switch over to Crowfall. And I don't want to leave this undone. A lot of my Tech 2 ships are pirate faction ships and everything, talking about like a rattlesnake fit, what's it cost or whatnot. Many of them are, I would say, between 800 million and 1.4 billion, depending on how I have them fitted out. They're expensive ships. Okay, that was it. All right. See, do I have check mark? I do, and I can complete this remotely. Awesome. At least I think I can complete it remotely. Complete remotely. Did it let me? Yes, it did. All right. So that one is completed. Now I'm going to jump to my pack rat and we'll check out the loot. Let's see if it's got everything. It does. All right. So we're gonna scoop the pack rat to the cargo hold. These type of missions, Rattlesnake is very good. I just happen to be flying a Dominix at the moment. Hey, we got the pack rat. Now let's see what kind of loot we got. Whole 4.3 million. Oh my, I'm rich. Not really. It's not really that much. Okay.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna head up to the station. Okay, I don't have time to do another one of these, so won't do that. But next time we play this character, we will pick up where we left off. Let's see what kind of standings I've got. So I'm doing these for Ministry of Internal Order. Puts me up to 3.09 off of, I think that was the third or fourth mission for them today. Third. So I've gotten really good percentages off each one of these. Have not gotten anything for Amarr. Kind of hoping I would, but haven't gotten anything.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now, before I'm going to just drop off all the loot here before I, forget, and then go out and do the next thing and be like, oh, I can't fit all this stuff because I don't have any room. Crap like that. Okay, so let's do our drawing. Last call, exclamation point, ticket space 1. And I'm going to start writing that up. So if you are the winner, I'm going to ask you which one of the content packs you want. It'll be Explorer, Skirmisher, Industrialist, or Colonist. If you don't know or don't answer, I'm going to choose for you. And it's worth about 25 bucks. Okay.
Welcome to the Dragons.
That was a weird noise. Oh. Okay. Guys ready? Okay, closing and drawing. Calcron! Look at that! Calcron just won. Congratulations, Calcron. So, what will it be, Calcron? Industrialist, colonist, explorer, or skirmisher? Yeah, Calcron's a long time member here. It's been around a long time. So sometimes we see people are brand new win, sometimes people have been here a long time. Yep. So congratulations there, Calcron. Skirmisher. Okay, good choice. Let's see here. Let me pull that up for you. All right. I think Calcron's won in the past as well. But you guys all earn the tickets, so it's possible. Don't hold you to just once. So, okay. That's cool. Okay, so on this, it didn't affect my stats on Amarr Empire, I don't think. And I don't think it, let's see, I was fighting Amarr ships, wasn't I? They looked like Amarr. And so these are all kind of old things here. 311. Serpentis was upset with me. Yeah, so I'm taking a Sanchez hit. Most definitely here. So, taking a hit there. I don't think, God, doing all these, I keep getting hit on the, Sisters of Eve stuff. Okay. So here's one where I went up on Minmatar. I'm going to end up, my Minmatar is so low on here, I'm going to end up having to do something about that. Is there a bad choice? Maybe. Okay. So we are going to switch over to, we're going to switch over to Crowfall. It'll be a couple minutes before the servers are up. But I'm going to switch games here. And going to turn off some of these barks. So, and if any of you have Crowfall, you're more than welcome to join me, ! Crowfall on Twitch chat. Those of you watching on YouTube, it'll be 10 minutes or so, and homepage of my YouTube channel will have a new video come up on it. So, hope to see you there. And, okay, so I will be back back in just a few minutes.
Welcome
peeps. I'm gonna
to
put
the Dragons.
I'm going to put the show into a pre-show mode. So, and Black Ship, welcome. Thank you for following. So, be back in just a couple minutes, everybody.
Welcome to the Dragons.